We're going to be skipping one of these challenges because for some reason, two of the challenges in the JWT section in Burp Suite have the same solution. So we're just going to skip the next one. And we're going to skip to this section, brute forcing secret keys. So we talked about how the secret keys have to be, we have to find the secret keys in order to sign our own JWTs. One of the ways we can do that is by brute forcing the keys. And we'll talk about how to do that in just a second. Let me pull up the correct document. Okay, so JSON Web Tokens. We're still dealing with JSON Web Tokens. Okay, we're talking about the signing keys, otherwise known as the secrets. So they've got to be signed using a keyword or a secret to be considered valid by the web app. If the secret is not secure enough, it's possible to brute force the JWT secret with tools such as John the Ripper or Hashcat. Let's demonstrate how to do this with the next lab. Okay, so this is the lab over here. I'll give everybody a link. So let's read about the lab. So this lab uses a JWT-based mechanism for handling sessions. It uses an extremely weak secret key to both sign and verify the tokens. This can be easily brute forced using a word list of common secrets. Oh, okay. So we get a word list of common secrets. To solve the lab, first brute force the website's secret key. Once you've obtained this, use it to sign a modified session token that gives you access to the admin path /admin, then delete the user Carlos. You can log into your own account using the following credentials: Wiener, Peter. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to download this word list. So we're just going to copy the link. And let's download that file. So it's just wget download the link, and then we got the jwt.secrets.list. So if we take a look at the contents of that file, oh, that's not the file. Hold on. Let's click on it. Okay, so this is all right. Let's download the raw file. Okay, so that's downloaded. I'll just copy it to my current directory now. We're going to move that from the downloads directory. Okay, now the secrets list is in here. So if we take a look at the contents of the list, it is just a bunch of words that are apparently common secret keys for the JWTs. And so the next thing we need to do is we need to start the lab. Okay, so we'll just start up the lab in another tab, access the lab. So the goal in this exercise is it's the same goal as the previous exercise. We need to access the admin panel, and then we need to delete the Carlos user. So the first steps are pretty much identical to the previous lab. We'll go over to the My Account page, and we'll log in using the Wiener Peter credentials. Okay, and then we'll get our key. Sorry, we'll get the JWT. So we're just going to go into the browser and then grab the key from the storage, cookies. Copy that, and we're going to write this out to a file on our system here. We're just going to call this jwt.txt, paste in the key. So remember, everybody, the first part of the JWT is the header, which is this first part until the first period. So the second part is the payload, which is this part of the JWT up until the second period, and this is the signing information. This is the last part of the JWT. So what we can do is we can try to brute force the key out of the JWT file by using something like John the Ripper. Hold on, let me take a look at my notes. Okay, you know what they do? They actually explain how to crack the JWTs using hashcat. So we'll use hashcat instead. So it says here hashcat, give this command right here with the JWT and the word list. So this is the command right here. I'll just provide this to everybody in chat. Okay, so we're just going to give this command right here. For the JWT, we need to replace this. So it's jwt.txt. The word list is, I think it was JWT secret something something. JWT secrets list. So if we've got the two files in the same directory, this is the command we would give. So we just need to run this, and if the secret key is one of the words in the JWT secrets list file, then we'll find it out. Okay, so it says, okay, so we managed to crack it, and we can see over here that this JWT is associated with this secret, so it's secret 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this secret key to create a new JWT for ourselves. So we're just going to grab this JWT, then we're going to go over to jwt.io. We're going to go over to the decoder. We're going to get rid of the previous JWT. We're going to paste in the new one. Then we're going to go over to the encoding portion. So instead of decoder, we go to encoder. And we're going to change the sub value from Wiener to administrator. Administrator. Okay, so the sub is administrator now. So the secret, we know it's secret 1. So we can just go in here, secret 1. So secret 1, we've got it here. We just need to adjust the sub. I guess what we need to do is we need to put in secret 1 first and then start modifying the username. So after we're done, we're going to see here there's a new JWT here. We're just going to copy that. And this is the JWT that's signed with the secret that we cracked. And it's going to give us access as the administrator. So we go back to the web application here, and in the session cookie, we're going to replace the value that was there previously, paste in the new one, and then reload the page. Okay, like last time, we say that we've been logged out, but we now have access to the admin panel. So click on the admin panel, click on delete Carlos, and then we're finished the lab. Okay.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.